Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to RadioSilentPlay.com. I am your moderator for today on Monday, December 7th, 2015. Let me start off by saying I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own due diligence before trading any stock or options. Trading stocks and options require lots of risk. Okay, so today I'm going to go over a couple of OTC stocks and explain to you some of the proprietary things that we kind of look for in trading some of the stock that we choose. Um, for the most part, there's a lot of OTC stocks out there, and what we want to kind of look for is stocks that bring us the less amount of risk. Okay, and the way we do that is we try to find signals or key patterns to kind of show us or give us a reason to buy the stock. Okay, so I'm going to go over ticker symbol AGTK. If you notice here on the 27th of November, okay, we had this on our watch list. What I noticed here was we had a bit of an accumulation phase from November 9th through about the 26th. And this is what I call lines of symmetry. If you notice here, you had a pattern here, okay, two parallel lines, and you had points here that were connecting or interconnecting. Every time you kind of touch these levels, you had the market bounce. Well, we kissed this level, okay, here, and we saw that the stock actually bounced from these levels. So what it led us to believe is that this was kind of setting up a pattern. Okay, so what I told my traders to kind of look for is any kiss of this range to actually look to purchase or buy this stock. At the time, the stock was trading from 10 and 11, and we noticed that this could potentially hit or kiss that 0008 level. Well, that did. Okay, I think 3 million shares went on AGTK. That was about, I'm gonna say, come December, we saw this thing trigger here. This was November 30th. Okay, we had a low of 0008, and that gave us 3.3 million shares traded. From that, okay, we mentioned that we had a 21 and also 8-day moving average kind of curling, and we wanted to see this thing close above that level, which was that 0.0011 level on two consecutive closes, and we ended up closing here at 12 two consecutive times. After that, what I've told my traders to kind of look for is that key break of this 15 level, which we noticed, and we saw a close above 15 on two consecutive closes, and this stock ended up surging today, and it hit a high of right here. We had a high of 28. Now what we notice is we're trading above this 21 and 8-day moving average, and we're setting up a new pattern. Now we have support here. This previous resistance now on the break now becomes support. Okay, what we want to kind of see now is a potential retrace, okay, and a potential bullish inside flag pattern with this pullback here. So what you want to see now is for that 12 to 15 level kind of hold. Okay, if it does hold, you may see some consolidation and maybe a retest and a potential test of this level here, which I mentioned that this stock could see anywhere from that 0.004 to 0.008 level. Okay, so that's what you want to kind of look at. I know some traders sometimes talk about stocks being flipped, stocks being traded one tick or two ticks at a time, and that's not what the case is. What you want to kind of look at, you want to look at those pivot resistance points, and you want to see these stocks kind of clear those levels. As soon as they clear those levels, those become your new support levels. Okay, so I want traders to kind of understand that concept. If we're buying a stock from a buy zones from 0006 to 8, okay, that's because that's the level that we feel more confident in buying. Okay, and that's the level here. Okay, if you weren't or you didn't manage to buy at that range, okay, now what you're seeing is that clear break above that 21 and 8-day moving average. And if you notice here, okay, that's that level now that's holding that support. So that's key level of support now. Okay, so I want traders to kind of understand that concept. Now, if you look at the stock now, the stock closed at 22. Okay, you had a high of 28 and you closed at 22. Okay, so that's not really a topping tail, but at the same time, the traders that bought at 28, Okay, now those stocks or those people that bought at that share price, now they may see a little bit of nervousness, and they may sell into a bid. If it does pull back, now you know that you're trading about above that 10 level, and that new support is at 15 level that you broke. Okay, so that's what I want traders to kind of understand when you're trading these stocks. Does it always happen? No. Nothing is clear in the markets, but I want traders to kind of understand that level. Now, I'm going to talk about the 50% retrace level here, which played out perfectly for us traders. And you have to take into consideration that you have to lock profits. When the BBRD was mentioned on the weekly watch list, we talked about that 15 to 18 level. Well, the 15 level and 18 level was tested, and we saw that entry on November 30th. We saw an entry at 17. Then the stock rallied, okay, and then it hit a high of 39. Okay, now what we're noticing is a pullback. So watch that buy zone here from 15 to 18 on a double bottom, okay? I want traders to kind of take into consideration that, the stock did post and attempt to break this 36 level, but failed. Okay, so that key level resistance right now is 36. Okay, so if you're buying at or near this range, what you want to simply do is keep your stop closed below 15 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, so I want traders to understand this is the systematic trading that we bring to the table when we trade these stocks. I know there was a couple of tweeters, you get a couple of social medias that kind of, bash our service. They talk about, that we're only looking at 52-week low scanners, and that's not what this is, because there's a lot of stocks that hit 52-week lows, but that's not necessarily the point that you want to actually, get into. If you look at the DBMM, okay, we called this 50% retrace at 36, and it still came lower. 50% retrace from 36, okay, that gave us an opportunity to look at this stock at that 18 level, and that did not hold. Okay, if you came down from that 18 level, you were looking at that 12 range. That didn't hold, and this actually tested that 0008 level. So that led us to believe that 0008 to 11 probability was that buy zone, and that's exactly what that did. And the stock kind of rallied, tested at 18, then pulled back, tested that 10 level again, and then rallied, hit a high of 19, then pulled back. Now what we're looking for is that potential rinse and repeat at that 0008 10 level again. Okay, you got 1, 2, you got a 2-bar drop. Now what we want to see is for that 0.001 level to hold. If it doesn't, watch that double bottom here at 0008. So if you want to place your bids there, just place your bids at 0089, and then simply, keep your stop closed below 8 on 2 consecutive closes. Okay, this is the systematic trading, okay, that you have to kind of incorporate when you're trading these stocks. Okay, these stocks aren't guaranteed to continue their moves higher. Okay, now does that mean that you don't want to take the trade again? No. What you want to kind of look at is you want to correlate that level 2. You want to see if that 0008 has that major support. So maybe that's your buy zone now, 9 through 11. Okay, and now you got to watch that 17 level and also that 13 level as resistance. But we're getting close here. Once that 13 and 21-day moving average, or that 8-day moving average and that 21-day average meet, and you close above that 2 consecutive closes, now you know that you have strength into the stock. Okay, you have 2 volume bars here, okay, with a surge, but at the same time, you could not close and confirm above that 19 level. Will that make us angry? No, because we understand that if we're getting in from 0008 to 11, okay, you already have 80 to 50% move on this stock, and this is a times 3 stock, okay, because if you notice, this stock traded these levels like 3 times. Okay, so you want to understand that, when you see these stocks trade like ATMs, you have to ensure to take some profit off the table. Okay, if you come over here, the ARYC, ARYC, we talked about this trend line here, this, again, line of symmetry, and we actually broke that level. I made a video here, and I talked about this level being broken here at that 0.0010 level, which gave us that 50% retrace down here at that 0005 level. We actually kissed 0005, saw a low of 4, and then we rallied and hit a high of 16. So this was just a beautiful move off that 50% retrace move. Okay, now what you're noticing is you're noticing a 21 and 8 day moving average, meaning, so what you want to see is a potential bullish inside flag pattern here on the ARYC, the ARYC, and you can potentially re-enter this stock here at that 0.0067 level, okay, for a bullish inside flag pullback. Okay, these are the proprietary techniques and strategies that we use here at RadioSilentPlay.com. Okay, I just want traders to kind of understand these levels. Okay, right now, if you notice, okay, you still are in a significant pincher play here. Okay, so any pullback here to 0.006 to 8 with a stop close maybe below 6 on 2 consecutive closes may be that nice retrace move. Okay, because if you notice, you hit a high of that 16 and then you closed at 10, and that's a 50% drop. Okay, this leads me to believe that there is bearish sentiment in this stock, but at the same time, you still have a nice pullback re-entry here at 6 to 8. Okay, so you rinse and repeat the stock. Okay, you entered at 0.005, you rallied to 10, 100% move, hit that high of 16 for 200% move, and now it's pulling back. Most of these guys that started chasing, not understanding the concept of trading the levels, now paid premium, and now they're gonna start looking to kind of, take a loss. And when they take a loss, you're buying the blood here at 0.006 to 8. Okay, look at this DCAC, ticker symbol DCAC. Okay, you lost that 50% retrace here or that 50% support here. Okay, at 0.005. Now we're seeing accumulation here at that 25 level. Okay, if this 0.0022 new 52-week low doesn't hold, then we're gonna look at that 12 to 15 buy zone. Okay, so these are the levels that we teach. Okay, and if you want to know more, just take a free trial for RadioSilentPlay.com. Okay, if you look at the SCIE, another stock that we talked about this stock, and this stock rallied from 0.003, then you hit a high of 0.007, then pulled back, re-triggered entry here at that 15 level, then we hit a high of 36, then we pulled back, and now what we're looking for is a new accumulation play here between that buy zone 14 to 17. Okay, now we simply just place our stop close below 14 on 2 consecutive closes, and then we go 50% retrace from that level. Okay, so when these stocks do trigger, okay, we do mention and we do post these stocks. Okay, and usually we do that via mobile app, or we do it through our RSP Premium Twitter feed. Okay, another stock that one of the guys mentioned was ticker symbol SPCL. Okay, I'm gonna just post that here. I did mention after he posted that we needed this stock to kind of hold that 15 level, and these guys started tapping the ask, and they managed to rally this. Okay, and the stock ended up hitting a high of 27 today, and if you notice, you got a big topping tail here. Okay, so you hit a high of 27, and then you closed at that 21-day moving average. Okay, this is a topping tail because these guys try to walk this stock up, and now the stock kind of pulled back. Now what you want to see is you want to see this this level here hold. Okay, and that's that 12 level. Okay, but just a beautiful move for those guys that started accumulating here and then taking profits on that kiss of that 21 and 8-day moving average. Right now, what you're seeing is some support here at that 12 to 15 level. Okay, these are certain things that you kind of have to kind of keep an eye on. Right now you have some low liquidity in some of these stocks, but you got to follow the money. Okay, another stock that we talked about on that entry was that SDII, and if you notice here, the SDII rallied, okay, from that 50% retrace from that 0.002. Okay, you triggered here at that low of 12. Okay, then you rallied and hit a high of 7 cents on the news, and now what you're noticing is this inside flag pattern. Okay, and these are the patterns that you want to kind of look at. You want to kind of look to add and to and to enter these stocks on these pullbacks, because now you know that there's a bottom. What I think is we're gonna get this gap fill here at that 0.0048 to 0.005 level. Okay, before you start, watch this thing kind of continue in accumulation, and you may see that bounce here at that 0.005 level. Okay, this is the volatility in these stocks. Okay, you know, if you're buying way up here when you could have bought in here at these accumulation levels, that's on you. You know what I mean? And this is what we bring to the table. We bring the stock before the hype. Okay, does it take some time? Yes, it does. Okay, but this is what, you know, this is separates you from, you know, those traders that just trade on hype and just trade on just listening to the wheeze and the wows of social media. Okay, so if you want to know or you want to take a free trial, you can always email me at radiosilentplay@gmail.com, or you could simply go to the website radiosilentplay.com. Just come up here and under subscriptions, just click on the free trial, and then you can sign up via PayPal. Okay, everything is secured here. Okay, on Sundays, what we usually do is we post a weekly watch list. Okay, a weekly watch list is posted, and then it shows all our plays and what are the levels. Okay, we also do that for small caps, options, and then we post the levels and the alerts where we get in. Okay, so everything is pretty much managed, and we show and we update and we archive all our charts. Okay, with that said, take care, everyone. Have a good night.